Hey everybody, welcome back. We are going to be talking for the next 15 minutes about some impactful 15 impactful tools that you guys can be using in your business as realtors at CIR. Going to get right to it and going to start out with our My Marketing section. So I know that you guys know. Okay.
Oh, getting the screen up.
Oh, getting the screen up. Here we go. Hold up.
We good? Back in the game.
In the My Marketing section, this is.
Show them where you clicked on that.
Show them where I clicked. Oh, right, because we didn't see it. So
yeah.
Marketing, My Marketing. So this section is personalized images for your buyers and for your sellers. If you have anything that is a listing, you can click on your drop-down menu. I'm not a realtor, so there won't be anything. All of your listings will appear there, and you will have social media-friendly images personalized to you and your listing, as well as a free, and there's no cost to any of this, as well as a free feature sheet. It's just one page. It has the front photo of the house, plus a description that you guys can print off as a color PDF. Also, a bunch of information regarding trying to market your buyers, so any buyer transactions you have will be in there too. The thing that I want to focus on today is we are in the process of building this little bottom section so that regardless if you have any buyers or if you have any sellers, you will always have some great images that you guys can use in your marketing. So here is an example. So regarding our Best My Nest program. Best My Nest, contact me how to find out how you can save thousands of dollars a year on home improvement goods and services. Contact information, Lindsay Smith, Realtor. I'm logged into Lindsay Smith's virtual office, which is why all of this stuff is going to be contacting him. Downsizing made easy. Contact me for a stress-free transition. So moral of the story is that there are a lot of really great tools in here that you guys can use. Here's another one. Buyer's market's hot right now. No better time to consider your options. Lots of different marketing images that you don't have to create for yourself. We will be updating these and adding more of these every couple of weeks, so this is not a static section. This is the same area where you guys will go in to find holiday stuff. So if it's your Christmas, New Year, St. Patrick's Day, that kind of jazz, lots of cool stuff in here. This is kind of a neat one right now. It is election year. There's a lot of stuff going on provincially and federally. Being a Canadian company supporting Canadian business is very big for a lot of Albertans right now. Just some general brand marketing about the brokerage is a little bit powerful too. So take some time to go in there and click around.
Yeah, and Lethbridge, I just want to let you know your data for your listings is all active right now, so this should work seamlessly for you as well. And Brooks by the end of the week.
Nice. Awesome. Cool. Okay, that was thing number one. Thing number two, Adworks. So you probably know that as a CIR realtor, you all have a Adworks account. To get to your Adworks account, you click this little Adworks button right here. This will take you into our general information page, give you a bit of a look of what the listing advertising looks like. Adworks primarily, we use it as a listing feed so that there's a $55 fee. It automatically goes to Adworks. You get 7,000 impressions in a 10-mile radius of the home that you're selling. It is a fantastic, very, very easy digital marketing tool to show your sellers that you are trying to attract that digital audience. But one of the things that you guys might not know is that we also get 15% off because of our corporate partnership with all of Adworks' other products. And one of those things, and in order to start this up, you can click Go to My Adworks portal. Oh, I'm not a realtor. Mine's not going to work. But if you click on Go to your... Oh, that's okay. If you go to your Adworks portal, it'll show you a full sphere of products that you're able to use. And one that I would suggest, especially if you're just trying to get in touch with your clients again, is the Sphere of Influence, campaign. So you can do this quarterly, and you can upload as many of your clients as you want. And the neat thing about that is you'll have some sort of an ad. It won't look like this. This is a listing ad. But it will be whatever message you choose, whatever image you use. They have really great builders right within their platform for you to build a little ad. And it will it will follow around the email addresses that you upload, which is really great because for people who maybe have been out of the business for a little bit or have a hard time reconnecting with their database, it's nice for people to see your face in a real estate capacity, and you know that the money you're spending is only going strictly towards whatever message you're giving to your database. So you can get more information in our Adworks FAQs. This webinar here, if you don't understand how Adworks works, there's a webinar, Get Started with Adworks. In this webinar, it also teaches you about the Sphere of Influence campaign and how to set that up as well.
Nice. We're also going to be As part of our Agent Pursuit next week, since we have a bit of a shorter one, we're adding on an additional segment at the end of it, which is going to be about customizing your Adworks ad. So when you scroll down really quickly, we're going to be showing you guys how to get something a little bit more compelling than 4 bedrooms, 4 bath, and you don't have to have CIR Realty in there twice and a few other things. We're going to show you guys how to really optimize this ad, make sure it goes, sends the clients to a better location or the prospective people that are clicking. I've shown a few people this, but make sure you guys go in and customize your ads because you're able to make them a lot more compelling rather than just the generic auto-populated ones they have.
We also have it on our to-do list that in the My Marketing section, we are going to start generating AdWorks specific ads for your listing. So instead of having to use this ad, that you'll be able to go into My Marketing and you'll click down on your listing. It'll 123 Happy Street, and in addition to your Facebook, social media, for sale, whatever it is, there'll be one just for AdWorks that's beautiful, totally custom to our CIR branding and how that looks, but it won't look like the stereotypical AdWorks template, so it'll really start standing out. We're hoping to have that up and running by the start of February.
Nice. That's a great idea.
Great idea, not mine. That was Jemmy Lee's.
Jemmy Lee,
Kudos
good job.
to Jemmy. Thanks for bringing that up. It's taken us a bit of time just because we are swamped and anything in My Marketing takes quite a bit of time to do, but it was a great idea. All right, next, Agent Pursuit. You guys probably know Agent Pursuit because every second week we do a peer-to-peer based education meeting. So this means that we are looking at amazing realtors in our brokerage who are very successful at something, and them being able to educate you on their success is a lot better because we're sitting here, we're talking to you, we're not on the ground doing what they're doing. We haven't experienced those successes in those areas. So by bringing people in to talk about that's Agent Pursuit. Peer-to-peer, realtor-to-realtor based education. You see it on Bluestream every second Monday. What you may not know is that we have a full education platform. It also doubles as for people looking to get a little bit of information about getting a career at CIR Realty. But 99% of all of the content on this is 100% educational. We recently went through an entire rebranding of this site to make it easier than ever to work through. And what I want you guys to make a note of is in this resources section, we have more educational content here for you than probably anywhere else you could imagine. And we take business tips, we take our Agent Pursuit sessions, we take CIR Live sessions, but we actually categorize it all based off of the type of information you're looking to get. So if you wanted to click on sellers, you could go in here and get information on a ton of different stuff. So we have mastering the phone for your real estate business, market doesn't care, how are you talking to your sellers right now, different cool things that are going on in different communities, seller incentive, selling yourselves on price reduction. There's so much, and there's 10 pages of this stuff. So if you guys aren't using agentpursuit.com as a resource for education and you guys have some extra time, go on here. It's really nicely organized, very easy to find information. And something else that we actually haven't shared other than up until this moment, and we're going to be doing a much better job of this in the next month or two, but we wanted to get a bunch of content going, is we are actually putting all of our Agent Pursuit sessions into podcasts. So this means when you guys are out running, walking, driving around, and you've missed any of our Agent Pursuit sessions, you guys can come on and listen to this stuff. Most of them are between 45 and 60 minutes. It is incredible, incredible content. All of the titles are here, and if you use whatever smartphone you have, you will be able to search for Agent Pursuit. And then I'm obviously on a desktop right now, but any app that you have for podcasts, search for Agent Pursuit. You will be able to start at number 1, work your way through number 16, and this will be advice, information, and great tips from the most productive realtors in our brokerage on success building tips that they're willing to share with you guys. So take advantage of that.
Cool.
Do you want to add anything? I was talking quite fast.
No, love it.
No, we're good?
You're doing a good job. Keep going.
Keep going. Okay.
Want some water, towel?
I'm trying to do it in 15 minutes. Back into the virtual office. Next thing for you guys to be starting today, we sent an email about this, is our Happy Home Contest. This Happy Home Contest is an awesome way, you guys, for you to stay in touch with your people and have a reason to reach out to the people that you know, whether it be in your email newsletter, your social media. If you just want to get on the phone and tell somebody to enter. Some of our realtors will even just go in and enter some of their best clients every single month. whenever a client gets entered, they get an email, or when somebody enters or they get entered, they get an email letting them know that they have been entered into this contest. And it is super fun. This is brought to you by our Best My Nest Homeownership program, and all of our Best My Nest vendors have very graciously donated prizes for every single month of the year, and they are awesome prizes. So January is a custom order armchair from Revolve Furnishings, so that's what people can win right now. In order to win, you go to CIRRealty.ca, and there's a big button right on our homepage where you guys can enter. On this page in the virtual office is where you can see what all the prizes are. And we also have an image download station. And kudos to our marketing team because they've done a really great job of creating all the images you'll ever need for this. So for example, for January, we used to just have one image that said what it was. But now we have a second image if you want to create an ad to get people to go and enter. And we have a third image brand new this week for Instagram stories because lots of people are using this for Instagram stories. And we have this for every single month of the year to make sure that you guys have all the marketing materials you need to have a really successful social media marketing campaign for this contest. As a reminder, when somebody goes to CIRRealty.ca to enter, they do have to select the realtor that they heard from the contest for, and anyone that they select from our drop-down menu. So I go to CIRRealty.ca, I enter the contest, it says who's your realtor, I enter Lindsay Smith. There's two little opt-in buttons on the contest page, one to learn more information about our Best My Nest Home Ownership program, and another one is to get a home evaluation. Anytime anybody clicks those links and selects your name from the drop-down, you automatically get sent those leads. We had thousands of realtors receive home evaluation leads last year, plus information for opt-ins to your newsletter. So this is meant to build your database, hugely meant to build your database, so keep up with this. It is our way of trying to get you in touch with people more often.
Yeah, one of the things that you guys can really do here, and anytime you're doing any kind of marketing or touching base with your database, when you can be more specific, the better off you are. So a nice way to ask for referrals on this is, remember, one of the things you want to do is say, you have your existing list of contacts and database, you want to add value to them. Well, something saying, hey, we want to enter you in this contest for this thing that's home ownership related because I'm a home ownership expert. So you have that credibility, that added value that you're providing to them that is home ownership related. But one of the things you can do is for January, for example, so we're doing this custom order armchair from Revolve Furnishings.
Jordan, if you wouldn't mind just switching over to the screen. Thank you.
So why not contact your database and ask the question, hey, or just say to them, hey, I'm entering you in for this. You're going to love it. Or do you mind if I enter you in for this? I think you're going to love it if you win. And do you know anybody else who might need a little bit of furniture improvement in their house or anything else as well that might be interested in this as well? And then you look at another month and you can go in and still on the screen.
I know. I have so many tabs open.
So if you have a painting one, do you know anybody that might be looking for some painting? And now you're asking them very specific. They might say, actually, you know what? My neighbor's 2 doors down, or my cousin, or my uncle. And then you meet that person, contact them with something of value, email, text, Facebook message, call them, whatever you end up doing. And now you've expanded your database by another person by asking for specific referrals based off of this. So I think that's a great way to utilize this tool, asking for referrals of people who might benefit from this as well. And remember, people move once every 8 to 10 years. So that person, now in your database, if you stay in touch as a trusted expert, you're in a better position.
Thank you. I'd be like, no, I want to win the armchair.
Yeah.
No. But
you can split it.
Split the
evenings and weekends for you and.
Anyways, so information about that is right in the virtual office in the marketing section. Last thing I want to talk about is our CIR social media feeds. These are the most underutilized forms of realtor marketing content on the planet right now. So if you are a CIR realtor, you probably are because you're watching this, and you are not following,
hopefully, yeah.
And you are not following our CIR Realty Facebook page, so I'm going to open that up for you. Oh God.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Maybe start closing some tabs here. No.
I'm going to open.
No, you missed it.
Did I miss it? Here we go. Here we go. Got it. If you are not following this, you should be. CIR Realty on Facebook. We put a ton of very great content on here. And one of the reasons we do this is number one, as Alberta's largest real estate brokerage, it's really important that we are seen as a leading authority for information for homeowners, home buyers, and home sellers. So that is how we structure this page. We also have a ton of awesome content that you guys can download and share, and that's why we put it here. We know that it's really tough to run good marketing campaigns, and everything we put on any of these feeds, I'm assuming that you're right-clicking Save As, you're stealing the content, and you're sharing it yourself and acting like it's yours. That's why we have this content here, is to make it so that you don't have to worry about it. So here's a great one. Tip of the week, baking cookies during an open house sells that house. So these are all tips that our realtors gave, but they know that they're all meant to share them. Here's another great post if you just wanted to take exactly what we wrote about our charities with a nice little image about it. This is also where we introduce all of our new realtors. We have very cool listings that we post that are a little bit different for people to be able to share those. But it goes on and on and on and on. And all of this is incredible content that you guys are able to use and follow. This is our Pet of the Week. This is an institutional advertising campaign for anybody who's supporting ARCs or charitable foundations. You know, grab these images and start sharing them and showcasing that.
Make it your own.
Make it your own. Here's how we're talking about the homeowner giveaway contest. Literally copy, paste, and share this stuff, guys. If you are spending time curating content, here's a great one. That's from our Best Finance program as well. How to organize and store your holiday decorations. Like, this is good content.
We needed that yesterday.
Didn't we ever? We also have a CIR Realty Instagram account. This is something that you guys should also be following because it's another really nice place for you to be snagging images off of. There is so much advice that we give. We also have really neat stuff where we have our office managers and Lindsay Smith and myself doing lots of advice for buyers and sellers. These are videos that, you know, they're non-denominational, they're not from another agent, that you guys can be downloading and sharing as well. So please make sure you're following this from a content perspective. It's also a nice way for us to be able to showcase you guys as well. And you know, say hi to fellow agents when we join them. Take our stuff. If you guys have any suggestions on some great things that we can be adding to our social media, please let us know too. As far as social media goes, we also have an agent. If you want an easier way to stay in touch with all of our Agent Pursuit content, we also have an Agent Pursuit Facebook page, which is where we share all of the brand new content that we're posting on there. It's educational only. That way you don't have to be checking in on the website all of the time too. So please follow this stuff. Social media is very, very big now and is one of the number ways for us to get content to home buyers and home sellers out there. And we want to make sure that you guys are benefiting from it.
Yeah, no one's sitting on their hands.
10:18.
No one's sitting on their hands. It's been super busy, and the stuff that we're working on, we actually have a bit of a backlog right now of stuff that's in the queue for programming and things like that. But we have some super exciting tools coming. We were even having a conversation today about how much we should launch at this meeting because we even have more stuff that's coming to make it easy for you guys. Like, we are just over the moon about this. So some super exciting stuff on its way.
Yeah. But one of our goals, regardless of super exciting stuff, and I personally want to be very clear about this, is that we have a lot of underutilized resources that we spend a ton of time on, and we always have new stuff coming down the pipe, but don't wait for that because we launch things for a reason. There's stuff there for a reason. So if you've had very good intentions of utilizing this event or utilizing this newsletter, but you just haven't done it yet, that is literally money in your pocket or time in your family that you're missing out on. So spend the time to go through the virtual office. As we launch new things, we're going to make a better effort to try and slow down a little bit to make sure that we really have the time to educate you on the products that we have because we don't want this stuff being missed.
Well, and one of the things we're doing is making it easier for you to utilize the existing stuff that we have. And that's one of our core resolutions for 2019 is to make it so, I forget it's 2019, I was about to say 2018. So how do we make it where you guys can tap into super easily, use it to tell your own personal story, utilize your identity and things like that and tap into these tools. So we're super excited about that. Lots of great things. Kirsten, congratulations to you and your team. You guys are doing awesome. And we'll be right back talking about 3 powerful tools to implement in your business right away.